Right, so this is the start of the engine build. This is the first video. A little bit of a backstory. Bought a CDL engine from eBay. Looked to have uprated turbo on it, which it did. Had a TT 420 on it, so that got sold to recuperate some funds. There's also lots of other bits on it, such as clutch, solid flywheel, and that did turn out correct as well. Had a 4-paddle sintered clutch from such, and also a solid flywheel, and there's no stamping on the flywheel, but that could be a copy, or it could just be an early production one that's got no stamping on it. I'm probably leaning more towards copy, but yeah, long story short, I started to strip. I was going to do a forged build on the engine, and started stripping it down. And if you look here, you can see the cam scored out there. All the others tend to look okay, but the worst part was in the crankshaft. All the main crankshaft bearings were shot, mostly 2 and 3 bearings. I'll put a still image in and show you the picture of that. So yeah, they were shot. Contacted the seller, obviously done a pre-installation check, and the crankshaft bearings are gone. Can get another engine for say 1500 quid locally. Sent them the images. Also found local leak down, 30% leak down out the exhaust on the cylinder head. Found a 20% leak down on cylinder 3 out the inlet. 1 and 2 were fine, on 0% leak down on those. Obviously, as you can see here, these are Supertech titanium retainers and valve springs, and we've got the 2mm oversized exhaust valves. It also has 1mm oversized inlet valves, so I'm just in the process of taking these out. These are going to be going into the new head. Question is though, do the Supertech springs and retainers, are they meant to have a shim on the exhaust valves and inlet valves? Because this appears to have no shims. Now my logic is that maybe the previous owner had a balance shaft fail, which in turn took out his head, because the timing cover engine number didn't match the engine number on the block. So I'm guessing it may have had a replacement head. So obviously with this issue here, this may just be from a crankshaft bearing breaking up and coming up onto the new head. And I don't know whether they've just switched it over into here, but again, if it's got oversized valves, then it should have had work done to have the bigger valve seats installed and ground. But yeah, this is where we're up to today. Just checking all these out. If these are meant to have the shims, then obviously these will be going up for sale, and I'll just buy a new set of shims. The plan is fully forged, ARP main and head studs, uprated head gasket, and we're going for a G30 660 turbo. It's going in a 2006 A4 B7, and it's a DTM edition. So quite a sporty look from factory. It's fresh out of the box. It's the current engine in it at the minute. It's on 229,000. So hence my reasoning for this. Everything else has been done on the car, fully polybushed, billet, subframe bushings, vert line front and rear, vert line polybush kits as well, Bilstein B12 suspension. I'm sure you'll see more of that on the channel when I do it. But yeah, just a quick look at the rods that I got. So the rods that were in the engine, obviously it was forged. It came with Autotech HPFP, and it also has a roller tappet conversion, which is a good start. It's got an AKS 175 bar fuel pressure regulator valve on it. These are the DM forged rods. They are rifle drilled, so I'll be keeping them because these are quite a, I think they're an I-beam design. rather than H-beam. Rated to, it says from doing a bit of research, 350 horsepower per cylinder. So yeah, hopefully we'll hit the 580, 600 brake that I'm going to be aiming for. I'm going to probably get the head ported, obviously just send all the parts, get new bronze valve guides in it, Supertech valve guides, Supertech seals, valve seals, and yeah, get all the oversized valves put into the new cylinder head, get the block built. Probably going to be looking at the male power pack pistons, or Wasner or JE. Obviously these are a 21mm wrist pin, so I need to get, and obviously straight head, not snake head, so I need to make sure I get the right pistons. But yeah, they're the rods that came with it, obviously, so I got these pretty much free because the engine got refunded, which turned out to be a pretty good bonus. So yeah, that's where we're at the minute. Probably going to leave it there, won't do any time-lapse videos of stripping it down, but this is just the first video to let you know where I'm at. Can't really, obviously this is the other thing as well, as the Supertech single groove keepers. So yeah, we'll obviously keep them, keep the valves. Just going to do some research on these, if these need a shim. I'll see if I can just get the shims and reuse, or if not, and these are an early one, because there's no markings on these and the new ones appear to have markings on. The only markings I did find was on the valve stems. Obviously you won't see it on here, but they have got the S in the oval for the Supertech. I have measured them, and obviously, like I say, 2mm oversized exhaust, 1mm oversized inlets, and yeah, I've got all the old ARP head studs that it came with as well, and main studs. Gonna see if they're reusable. I know ARP studs are reusable, but they do need measuring, and I don't know the measurement that they was when they was new, so it might just be worth, obviously in my head I'm thinking just get new main and new head studs, and go from there. The main one was just a forged CDL, but you know, the engine, the BUL's in my car at the minute. I've got a CDL here, so you know what they say, while it's out and whilst you're in there, just do it right in it. So that's the plan. Obviously a G30 660 turbo. Don't want to have it too laggy, but it's going to be a weekend tie. It's a daily driver at the minute, currently on 280 brakes, so that's pretty much where we're at. And the pistons that it came with, now these are unbranded pistons. These are currently up for sale, but apparently these are REC pistons, 82.5mm 21mm wrist pin. So yeah, obviously I'm going to be going 83mm, that's why I'm getting rid of these. I'm going to go 83mm with a 9:1 compression ratio, and send it to the moon if we can. Not looking for massive numbers, just obviously 600 brake in a proper Torsen Quattro car is going to be enough. Obviously all the drivetrain and all the brakes and everything's done. Just might need to beef up the exhaust, but it's got a full non-res Miltec on 3-inch decat from RM Motors Sport in Poland. So yeah, I hope you enjoy watching that, and obviously I'll do a bit more once I get some parts delivered, and obviously get the engine picked up from Danny at Wigan Vag Parts. So shout out to Danny for providing the replacement, and yeah, catch you on the next one.